Hello and welcome to episode 2 of my Pokemon FireRed Nuzlocke. This is obviously episode 2 as I said, and I have trained the team up a bit. We got a Quarter, Furno and Hawkeye all at level 10. Wendy and Vespic are both at level 6. And this was the level which I was going to be like, okay, yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's have the team at this level to fight Brock. But then I realised that, I decided to watch a Leaf Green Nuzlocke from TFS Plays. And they had a level 16 Charmeleon, a level 13 Pidgey, level 13 Butterfree, and a level 13 Rattata. And spoiler by the way, they just barely won. So that made me a bit apprehensive about going to the gym here. So what I'll be doing is that for this episode, I'll be training up Wendy and Vespic up to where they're going to be Butterfree and Beedrill respectively. And also training a Quarter, mainly a Quarter, Furno and Hawkeye in the process. Yeah. So, sorry if that sounds a bit boring to you, but safety is my #1 concern. And another rule, there's a rule which I forgot to mention when I was talking about the rules in the last episode. Yeah, okay, that's good. There is a clause called the shiny clause, which means if I find a shiny, I can catch it, no matter if it's my first encounter or most recent encounter. And also was during the time my last video was uploading to the time when I was grinding, I was just googling which types are physical and which types are special in this game, and I'm glad I did, because I found out that Adamant is a great nature for Hawkeye, as flying is physical. Along with normal, fighting, and a few other types. And Naughty is not a great nature for Charmander or Furno, as, well, Furno is a special attacker, and fire types are special, so yeah, unfortunately, not so lucky there. But yeah, this is basically what the whole video is. I didn't get any comments yet saying leave the grinding out for off recording, but yeah, so that's what I'll be doing now. So, as I said in my last video, I do have plans for each gym leader, and unfortunately for Brock, it is with a Quarter, hopefully not dying. So really I should be training a Quarter instead of Wendy, but I'm going to get Wendy and Vespic to level 7. And then just train a Quarter, Furno and Hawkeye up just a bit more, mainly a Quarter. But a Quarter's my main go-to plan for Brock. For Misty, I'm hoping that I can run into a Paraz in Mount Moon. If not, a Nidoran in Route 3, which would also help. For Lieutenant Surge, there's obviously Digwett's Tunnel to the right of the city. that he's in, so that would help. Erica, well, we have Furno, we just need to hope he survives that long. Koga, I'm hoping to find a psychic type that is to the right of Drowsy, maybe. Hopefully, that is to the right of Fuchsia City. For Sabrina, it is just a simple case of hoping that Hawkeye can take a hit. If Hawkeye survives that long. For Blaine, I'll definitely be having water types by then, in which I'll be using the water types for Blaine, like Gift Magikarp or the Gift Lapras I'll be using. And for Giovanni, same thing, water types. I got a bit of a sore throat today, so I will be coughing a lot. But Wendy is so close to level 7, which I will finally get to evolve it. And now seems like a good time to swap out into Vespic. And the poison, of course. Yeah, go with Tail Whip. Oh, okay, never mind. Poison will just finish you off then. But yeah, there we are. This video will probably be around 20 minutes long. Like, I know I said in the first episode that yay, Wendy's evolving. I know that I said in the first episode that I'll be planning on making each episode 40-60 minutes long. But because it took so long for the last episode to upload, what I'll be doing is that I'll be recording 3 episodes in 20-minute fragments, or just record 20 minutes at a time. For this case, so I will be doing just a 20-minute video and then grinding the rest off screen. But that's for the simple reason that I personally think watching grinding on camera is kind of boring, especially when you're by yourself. If I had a few other people with me, then yeah, I would have recorded it on screen, as there'll be more dialogue going on, which will be hopefully funny. But yeah, Wendy's now Mesopod. So when Vespic comes to Kakuna, that's when I'll be training up the Quarter. And a Quarter, Furno and Hawkeye I'll be training up to level Brock's Onyx is level 14, and I like to try not to hit that level cap, so I'll be training them up to level 13. Yeah, so that'll be my plan. So when the 20-minute mark hits, I will have a look at whereabouts I am at the moment, and then I'll just be training them up to level 13. Now, I'm aware that TFS Plays had most of their Pokemon level 13, and had their Charmeleon at level 16. However, one thing that they have that I have that they don't one thing that I have that they didn't have is a Mankey. They even said when they eventually ran into one whilst training that that would have been really helpful for Brock, and it is, because I believe Mankey is when picking Charmander is probably one of, if not the only strategy to beat Brock. So obviously I'm a bit lucky there that I did get a Mankey, because I knew on that patch of grass it was either going to be a Mankey or a Rattata, and if it's a Rattata I'll just be using Tail Whip on the Onyx and training a lot more. As a general assumption of how long I'll last in this Nuzlocke before I eventually lose, or if I lose, I like to at least make it to the 7th or 8th gym before I lose. Maybe in the Elite 4, and this Nuzlocke could be over if I die after the 4th gym, or if I die after the 4th gym, or I beat the game, which is beating Lucas at the champion room. If I lose before the 4th gym, I'll just be restarting and trying again with a different starter. And we'll see how that attempt goes. If I fail a total of 3 times before the 4th gym, then I'm just going to say, okay, we'll scratch this, I'll come back to it in the future. And I'll just go on to the different game. The second I get the running shoes, the easier this will all be. Whilst also checking natures, bold for quarter isn't actually that good, as it lowers attack. Vespic's nature is actually quite good, and Wendy's nature isn't great, but isn't awful though. The best nature I got is obviously Hawkeye with Adamant, and the worst is unfortunately a quarter with Bold, as that affects the growth rate of each stat that I depend on. And Hawkeye having most of its focus go on the physical attack is good, and having the least amount of focus on a quarter's attack stat when it levels up is not as good. So of course there is a negative to having a good Pokemon to beat Brock with, but unfortunately that's something I'm going to need to try and carry as a burden, and hopefully it doesn't affect me too much. Okay, and Vespic took down this Rattata, and hopefully we'll go up to level 7. No, okay, maybe next time. I'm hoping to get Vespic evolved by the end of this video, and then I'll just be training the others off screen. This will be a rather short video today, unfortunately. But that's because I don't think watching just countless minutes of grinding is actually that entertaining. There we go, Vespic's now level 7. Now we're just going to watch Vespic evolve into Kakuna. And then there he is. Learned Harden, just like Wendy. Now chances are I won't be using you at all for a while. I think I'll stick with Furno right in front, and I'll be training Furno, Acorta and Hawkeye up to level 13. That actually level 14. That way they are at the level cap, and if they exceed it, then that'll be fine because I'll be in the gym then. But yeah, it'll be at level 14, which you'll next see these guys. And Vespic and Wendy, I may train them up more, but chances are I probably won't. But with that being said, that's all for this time. If you like what you saw, leave a like, leave a comment, don't forget to subscribe, press the little notification bell down the corner below. Episode 3 will be out hopefully tomorrow. And, well, I'll be recording episode 3 tomorrow. And we'll be seeing how I fare against Brock. Or if I decide to do more grinding. Either way, till then, peace out.
Gotta catch 'em all.